Hey, what's up guys? Today I want to talk about the proper way to hang your hammock and some tips to get you there. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video, and today I want to cover some tips and tricks to get that perfect hang for your hammock. Now, if this is your first time joining us, we talk about gear and backpacking and all kinds of outdoor related stuff on this channel. If that's something that interests you, please think about subscribing. And remember, if you like this video, hit that like button down there and let me know I'm doing a good job. Now, there is all kinds of information out there that you're going to find as far as proper ways to hang your hammock. I'm going to go over the way that I do it. I am definitely not an expert, but hopefully with some information from me and maybe some other reputable sources, we can get your hang just right. All right, so I'm going to get my hammock up between these two trees behind me, and then we will start talking about the things I do to make sure I get a great hang. All right, so one of the first things is remember how tall you are plays a role in how this hammock is going to hang. So something I do is I always try to put my tree strap right about a little bit above my head, and that seems to always get me in a pretty good position when I get the hammock hung. So like I said, both sides, I'll put them a little bit above my head. Generally, I will put my foot in just a hair higher than the head end of the hammock. And that seems to work out as far as getting me nice and flat and comfortable. The next thing I want you to pay attention to is the angle of your strap when it's hooked into your hammock. What I like to do is I make an L with my hand. And this is going to give you a nice angle, and you want to put this up against this strap, and you can see how I'm kind of making that with my hand. Now I'm just a little bit off from my angle right now, but usually if I make this L with my thumb and my index finger, that'll give me a nice angle about how I want my hammock to hang, so that my ridge line's not going to be too tight and uncomfortable, and I've got a good amount of sag in my hammock. You can see my ridge line here. Usually when I get the hammock hung, I'll just kind of make sure I can twist the ridge line just like so. That's usually about where I want it when the hammock is hanging, and I know that I'm going to have enough sag in there that I'm going to be able to get in and be nice and comfortable. One of the things I like to do is I make sure when I'm set up here that I can set in my hammock like a chair and my feet rest nice on the ground, so that I know, number one, I got a comfortable place to hang out at camp, but this is how I base my height on where I put my straps and why I put them that high, so that when I'm in my hammock, I can set in it like a chair. So, like I said, it defeats the purpose of ever bringing a chair with me because I have one right here. So that's one of the reasons that I set the hammock up this way, so that I end up in the hammock like this, and it makes it a lot easier to get in and out of the hammock too, put my shoes on and off, that sort of thing. So you always want to think about what the height is going to be once your hammock is set, and if that's too low, you're going to need to take the whole thing up. If it's too high, you need to take the whole thing down. That way, like I said, you can sit in it like a chair. That's the great thing about a hammock. It is really a dual piece of gear. You sleep in it and you can sit in it while you're at camp. Well, we're in our hammock now. We're nice and comfortable. We're laying flat, and that's the way that we like it. Now, I will say this. This is important that you realize this is going to take some adjustment on your part. I had to play around with several different variations of setting my hammock up before I was really happy with how it was. So don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to take advice from multiple people, and ultimately it's going to be how you set it up that works for you. So I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, I would appreciate it if you guys would hit that like button for me. Let me know that I'm doing a good job. And until next time, guys, remember to hike your own hike. I think I'm going to take a nap. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. See ya.